Peace and blessings, everybody. It's the one and only Bainkoy, and I want to welcome you to Bainkoy World. I'm currently bringing you the Ghana series, everything you need to know about Ghana from preparing all the way up into being here on the day-to-day. I appreciate all the love and the support that I've been getting from these videos, and for y'all that I have been able to help. I'm glad that I've been able to help, and I'm going to continue to bring the information you need to help to make your transition smooth. A couple people were saying, oh, we was expecting to see the streets and all that. Don't worry, I got you covered. We're going to get there. You know, right now we just laying the foundation. When you're building a structure, you got to have a solid foundation. Once you got a solid foundation, then you can build. You don't have to worry about nothing going wrong. So when you come here, you want to lay a solid foundation. Then you can go and have your fun, move around, do whatever you need to do. So that's where we at right now. We laying the foundation, but don't worry, we will be hitting the streets soon so you can see the day-to-day activities. So in episode 5, this is 3. In episode 5, when we do the day-to-day, you know, teaching you about the transportation, shopping at the market and all that, we will be out on the streets. And then eventually we'll be talking to people, interviewing people, so you can hear from them. Okay, so today we are doing episode 3, which is getting started. So we prepared to come, we arrived, and now everything you need to know to get started. The first things to do in getting started. Stay tuned.
Those who sow in tears will reap abundant joy. I quit the world, sought the kingdom to become employed. Full benefits, y'all, medical and vision. Rich is how I'm living, such a terrific position. I get paid in time, months, hours, and minutes. While they talk about the money and the power of women. Well, she can have more legs than arachnids. If she ain't good and right, I'm not attracted.
All right, welcome back. You was listening to Fear No Evil by Ben Real, great brother out of Indianapolis. You can find his music on Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, and other platforms. Ben Real, Fear No Evil. All right, episode 3, getting started. So let's get into it. So now that you have arrived and it's time to get started, the first thing to know about is the Ghana card. The Ghana card is what they call the national ID here. It is called the Ghana card. There are 2 types of Ghana cards. There is the ECOWAS and the non-citizens. ECOWAS stands for the Economic Community of West African States. So let's say 90 to 95% of the things that is done in Ghana is done through the Ghana card. When you do business with somebody, maybe buying and selling or whatever, getting a place, take a picture of the Ghana card. 90 to 95% of everything that you do requires the Ghana card and is connected through the Ghana card. The ECOWAS card allows you to move in and out of the other ECOWAS states without a visa. You got to have your passport, but without a visa, you can move in and out of the other ECOWAS states without a visa. That's the ECOWAS card. Now, the non-citizens ones, of course, you can't do all of that because it says Ghana card non-citizens. It doesn't say ECOWAS. But with the non-citizens, you can still do things with it as far as like open up a bank account and use it to do various different things around the country. So you have the 2 types, the ECOWAS for the citizens and the non-citizen for the non-citizens. So that brings us into number 2, getting your phone and your SIM card. You will need your Ghana card for this. Now you can register the phone ECOWAS or non-citizen Ghana card. So what you want to do is you want to go to the nearest phone company. There's 3 companies here. There's MTN, there's Telecel, which is formerly known as Vodafone, and there's Airtel Tigo. So MTN is like AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Telecel is like Cricket. It's like Cricket. Like, it's not them, but it's still like not bad. I don't know if they still have Cricket, but and Airtel Tigo would be like Boost Mobile or like the Obama phone. You know, it's the lowest, but it still gets the job done. So I would recommend MTN, but you can get all of them. You can get all three. You get a certain amount of SIM cards you can register to your name. You can get all three. But if you're one of the ones that's like, I don't need all of that, because that's how I am. I don't need all of that. Then I would recommend MTN. It has the best network as far as like working all over the place, because there's some places like in the village or some places where the network is not that strong. And MTN consistently has a nice, strong network in places that the other ones don't. So also with the MTN, see over here, it's like you have to back talk time and internet time. So it's kind of like how it was maybe 20 plus years ago when you had to buy minute cards in the States. You know, they're still on that level of technology phone wise. So you have to buy credit, and then you have to buy the data. So they have like different bundle amounts. Like for instance, MTN, you pay 100 CDs and then you get like 10 gigs of data. And it doesn't expire. That's why I like MTN. It doesn't expire, you know, so if you never use it, it stays there. Whereas Vodafone, you will get a better data bundle. Like with MTN, you may get 10 gigs for 100. With Voda, you might get 40 gigs for 100, but you may only get 30 days to use it. You see, so if you ain't like all on your phone scrolling all day, then eventually your 30 days will be up. And if you've only used 1 gig, you lost the rest. So MTN is non-expiry, and they have the best network. But anyway, so you will go to, let's say you go to the MTN shop, and you will tell them you want a SIM card. So now what they will do is they will get the SIM card, and then they will get your Ghana card, and they will register the SIM and connect it up with your Ghana card so it's in your name. Now, there's one thing they have here called mobile money. It is like a mobile bank account where you can send and receive and pay for things. So it's like in the Cashapp family, but without the debit card and all the extra stuff that Cashapp started doing. It's just basically sending, receiving, and you can be paid and you can pay with it. So they will set up the register the SIM to your card. They will set up the mobile money. You will set up a PIN so that nobody can access it. And that is the benefit of having your Ghana card. If you don't have your Ghana card, you would have to use somebody else's name, somebody else's SIM card, somebody else's mobile money. The thing with that is whoever name is in is the one that deals with the people. So let's say you come and you have somebody to set up the SIM card for you and the mobile money for you, and you using it and you building it up, and for whatever reason, you and the person get into it. This is just hypothetical. And then the person decides, or maybe you travel back, and then the person may think, oh, they ain't coming back. So then they go and take their Ghana card, access the information, take over the SIM, and they can take the money that's in there too. So it's just best to do things in your own name. So that's the benefit of having your Ghana card. And as far as the mobile money and stuff, you will learn all that stuff when you get it. There's different codes that you dial, star, blank, 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 pound, and it will to be able to access the mobile money, to be able to access the credit, to be able to access the bundle, or you can go on the app. You'll learn all that when you come. But those are the first two things. Get your Ghana card, get your SIM card. even if you got an international phone that works over here, it's good to have a local phone, especially, like I said, to have that mobile money. You know, you don't have to worry about using your debit card all the time. You can use, because everybody don't take debit card. So if you don't have the cash, you can use the Momo. So you can go in there and you can ask people, do you take Momo? Yeah, and then you pay with the Momo. But yeah, so that's that. The third thing is the resident permit. The resident permit is an extended stay in Ghana. It allows you to stay in Ghana without a visa. Because a lot of people come here, like when you apply for your visa, you get 2 years and you get 5 years. So a lot of people, you like get 5 years, and even though you got 5 years, you only supposed to stay 3 months at a time. You see, so if you want to stay past the 3 months, then what you would do is you would pay for an extension, and it's like 300 CDs a month, which is like right now the rate now is like $30 a month to stay beyond the 3 months. You see, but when you have the resident permit, for however long it lasts, you don't need no visa. You don't have to leave. You can just stay. The first one you pay for a year. Then after that, you can pay for multiple years. And a lot of people stay and keep getting resident permits, and then eventually they qualify for the right to abode, which is like a permanent resident status. But for starters, you get your resident permit, you pay for 1 year, and then after that, you can pay for multiple years. So I was going to give the list of the requirements for the resident permit, but it's constantly changing. New administrations, new policies, new rules. So I was like, I'll just hold off on that, because when you get here, I wouldn't want you to come here with a list that I've given you, and that's not that. The main thing that I would say is have your valid passport and have the money to take care of it. Hear me when I say, if you have a valid passport and you have the money to take care of it, it'll be a breeze. It'll be less stress. Those are the main two things. Passport and the funds to take care of it. You will be straight. So the fourth thing, and this is for those who are coming with an idea or coming to do business, your business license. If you're retired, you ain't coming to work, you just gonna live off your bag or your monthly residual or whatever it is, then you don't have to worry about it. But anybody that is trying to do a business, you want to get the business license, because you should already come here with an idea. Because if you don't, it ain't. You should already come here with an idea. Let me just say that, because you don't want to be having it going out and not coming in unless you got it like that. But for the most part, it's best to come here with an idea or some type of business, because you coming to be a boss, not a worker, and get that started. So you will go and get your business license. So you will go to the GRA. The GRA is Ghana Revenue Authority. That's their version of the IRS, the taxes and all that. So you will go there, you will take your Ghana card, you will register, you will pay the fee, and that's where you put the business name, address, phone number, whoever on it. Just fill out the application, pay the fee. If it's any other requirement, won't be much, they will tell you, and then you can get that done. Your business license. Now, the business license and the Ghana card, you do those in Accra. So when you first come in, you want to get your Ghana card as soon as possible. If you want to see how things are first, that's fine, but it's best to get it as soon as possible. While you in Accra, go to the national ID, go to the Ghana National ID place and go ahead and take your passport and pay the fee, and they're going to take your fingerprints and get your Ghana card. For those that are coming to Cape Coast, if you want to wait, there's a place in a town called Takrady, which is like 2 hours west of Cape Coast, which is closer than Accra. Then you can do that. But other than that, go on while you're in Accra, go on get your Ghana card and then your business license. You can do that either in Accra or in Takrady. Take your Ghana card, pay your fee, fill out the application, and get your business license. It's good for a year. That way, when you're running your place and the authority people come around, like the health department type stuff, looking to see your business license, you ain't got to worry about being bothered. All right, number 5, work permit. I'm mentioning this one, but everybody is not coming here to work. So this one might not be that big of a priority, but when you are doing your resident permit and or your business license, you can inquire about the work permit and see if it's necessary. Because the work permit just gives you the right as a foreigner to work in Ghana. But like I said, you're not really coming here to work. So you can inquire and see if it's necessary. So those are the top 5 things of getting started. Your Ghana card, go to the National ID Center with your passport and your fee, go and get that. Go and get your SIM card, register it with your Ghana card, set up mobile money. Get your resident permit if you plan on moving here. That way you don't have to worry about renewing visas. Go and get that and sit still. Get your business license to set up your business, and then inquire to see if you will need the work permit. Now, when you are doing these things, make sure you are with or using somebody who you can remotely trust, that knows what they are doing. Most people trying to eat, so they might offer some services. They might offer their help. If you are receiving help for somebody, let it be someone you know and trust, or somebody who is official. If you go to the National ID Center and this person works there and they know what they're doing, okay. If you go to the immigration for your resident permit and there's an immigration officer who is in that department and knows what they're doing, okay. Outside of that, don't take help from anybody that is not either in that, not that they know somebody that's not in that position, or if it ain't somebody that you know personally that you can trust their word, don't do it. Only deal with those that you can absolutely trust, and that's going to take you through the proper steps to make it happen. Because if anything go wrong, you have to pay for the mistake. So just take your time, be careful. Trust sources that you trust already, or people who are actually in the position to help you and walk you through the proper steps. 99% of the time, if you have the money to take care of whatever it is, the rest can be worked out. Because that's really just be the part. Like sometimes you may have a list of things you have to do and it may seem like a lot, but you could take care of all that. But if you don't have the funds to pay whatever fees, that's when you run into a lot of walls. But 99% of the time, if you have the funds, whatever you need to get done can get done without a headache. If you have people on the ground that you trust or that already got experience making stuff happen, then go with them. If not, I am always available. I don't mind helping. All you got to do is leave a comment, or all my social medias is in the description. You can inbox me, DM me, and tell me what you need help with or what I could do, and I will help you make it happen so that this transition can be as smooth as possible. I like to roll out the red carpet. I wish I had somebody to do this for me. Let's not get caught up in the independent, do it ourselves attitude. It can go bad fast. Have somebody to trust, or learn to trust somebody who knows what they're doing. All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on today. Trying to make it short and sweet. So this was getting started, the things you need. Next episode, we're going to deal with living here. What to expect. And I mean, like renting a place, buying a house, renting a house, buying a car, buying land, you know, and learning the laws and the customs and the culture of all the things that come along with that. Because this is not America. Whole nother place. You cannot operate it. A lot of people have a lot of bad experiences because they come here thinking they still in America. This is a whole nother place, whole nother set of rules. Totally. Trust me. Totally. Everything was flipped for us on the other side. Next week, we're going to deal with that, because I know this is what a lot of people ask about anyway. A lot of people have a lot of questions about buying land, getting a place, you know, so we'll deal with all of that. So just stay tuned for next week, and appreciate you for tuning in, and I hope this information was useful, and I'll see you next time. Bainkoy signing out. Bainkoy World. Peace.
My experience is filled with brick walls and pitfalls and obstacles to stand. It's about as tall as the Great Wall, but nothing can break this. I'm focused and I'm out of the matrix. The world about to witness my greatness.